This video will demonstrate how to find literature reviews and meta-analyses in PsycInfo. A literature review identifies relationships, contradictions, gaps, and inconsistencies in the research area. It will suggest the next step or steps in solving the problem. It will define and clarify the problem. It will summarize previous investigations or studies in order to inform the reader of the current state of the research. So this is basically a history of the research within a highly specific area of the discipline. When you're searching for literature reviews, you can use more general keywords. In fact, it's really good to go that direction with any search if you can, and then you can kind of use your results to narrow your topic a bit. So if we go back to our beginning article, let's pop it up here. It's on attraction, attachment styles, and dating development. So what we're going to do is use that info, and we're going to go to PsycInfo and see if we can find a lit review on this topic. So we're going to use general keywords like I suggested. So we'll do dating. And I'm going to do an or here because I want to pull in a related term. Now you'll see that when I do that, PsycInfo gives me some nice suggestions, and one of the suggestions is courtship. Now that may be a term that's found in older articles, but that still could be helpful. It's not something I would think of, but it will suggest some terms for me. I'm going to do mate selection. Now this is not something that I thought of on my own. You'll come across some other terminology as you're searching and getting search results. You'll find some other terms that other researchers have used, and clearly this is one and not one that I would think of on my own. We're going to put that in quotes to find the exact phrase mate selection. So these are both related terms, all articles with dating or mate selection. Looks really good. Next topic is attachment. We're going to add a row, and then we're going to do attraction. Now what we're going to do is let's scroll down and say we just want journal articles, and then under methodology, let's tell PsycInfo that we only want literature reviews. Now, a lit review is going to give you a summary of the history of the research. A meta-analysis, those are super helpful as well. Those are going to analyze studies and compare them and look at the differences and what were things in common, what were things that were unique to each study. So you could do your search here and choose either one. Since you guys are designing experiments, the meta-analysis is going to be really helpful. And we'll do our search. So when we get our results, it looks like we just have a couple here. This one looks really good, adult attachment and romantic partner preference, a review. Let's click it. And what we can do is skim the abstract here, and you can see some other good keywords that we could also pull into our search. Attachment security, attachment insecurity might also be helpful. And then if we scroll down, you can see subject term fields, attachment behavior, romance, some other terms, and then there's the identifier keyword field that also has some other terms we could use. Let's pull up the full text, and the full text is not here in PsycInfo, so we can do the link to full text to link into the database, another one of our databases that has the full text. Let's pull up the PDF. Let's take a closer look. We can see the author's goal here in the abstract. They're exploring inconsistencies in studies relating self-reported adult attachments to romantic partner preference, and the hypotheses they were testing, that individuals prefer partners with a similar attachment style, that individuals prefer partners with a complementary attachment style, or that attachment style most likely to offer attachment security. And the methods section, let's scroll down. I believe that's on page 8, if I remember right. Oh, it's on page 7. So we can see exactly how they went about conducting the lit review. They searched for studies via PsycInfo, great, and through Google Scholar. And we can see what keywords they used. Attachment partner matching. Aha, that's one we have not found before. Partner preference, couples, and non-random pairing. Super helpful for us if we want to locate more stuff.